Perhaps you made it. I don't know what happened, but it was amazing. Inside? Staying out there all weekend. Come on. Go. Super impressed with the sea, are we? I just want for doggies. Oh, hello there. You've just caught me having a cheeky beachside of the sunset. The sunset's actually turned out to be a bit of a damp squib, unfortunately, but I'm hopeful. I actually came for a swim and I didn't see anyone swimming, but there is actually somebody swimming now. Shall I swim? Let's swim. That is going to be me in a minute. Are you going to stay there? Be a good boy while I swim. Whew. It's pretty nice to be fair. Good boy. Oh my gosh, look at him. It's just sat there. Good boy. That's actually lovely. Perfect temp. And Pablo, he stood up and he's looking at me a bit concerned, but he is just sat there. I did not expect him to be that good. I'm thrilled. Pablo! What a good boy you've been. Come here. What a good boy. What a good boy. Well done. Well, I am absolutely thrilled with this little chappie. I cannot believe that I just staked his lead into the ground and he just sat there. That's the first time we've ever done that. I think he's only been on a beach twice in his entire life. He was so good. I got out of the water and people were coming up to me saying, "Your dog is so well behaved." I was like, I know, I don't know how that happened, but it was amazing. Also, how good are these? I was watching the guy do it earlier. So impressive. Definitely coffee time. Oh, you're awake, are you? Good morning, everyone. Just having a little cup of coffee just outside my tent. It is so nice and peaceful here. I can just hear the birds singing. It's lovely. I totally intended to introduce this video and this trip last night when I was at the beach, but then I got excited by people swimming and of course went for my swim, which was lovely. But this is my glamping trip. I am alone apart from little Pablo, who is proving great company already. He's being excellently behaved, but I'm staying a bell tent, as you've seen, on a camping site just outside of Criccieth, which is just as Wales turns into the Llyn Peninsula. And today the plan is to go and climb a mountain, which will be Pablo's very first mountain. I was thinking Snowdon, but actually I've done Snowdon at least 4 times. So I'm going to go and find a different one, but the name escapes me right now. I'll update you a little bit later. Alright, we made it to the car park. I intended to get here for 9, but we arrived at 9:45. I only meant to get here so early because car parks in Snowdonia are quite small and very famous for filling up, but yeah, there's still about 10 spaces left, so I think this is probably a good one. Given it's bank holiday weekend, I'm pretty pleased. Oh my gosh, I've just seen the most amazing sight. House done. Oh, also a lady's just said Bona da to me, which is good morning in Welsh, so I like to think I'm fitting in with the locals. What do you think? This is us. And just about makeup on the side, the pony path. It's so pretty already. It's lovely. Going about half an hour. I don't know if you can see how disgustingly sweaty I am already. This is supposed to be one of Snowdonia. I feel like it said Wales, one of Wales's most popular walks, and so far there's a couple about 5 minutes behind me, and I've just come through a gate and I see a couple maybe 10 minutes ahead, but otherwise it's totally dead. It's amazing. And I think that is the summit behind me. Having a quick water break, aren't we? I don't know, aren't you? Very impressed with this little mountain goat. Keep going. Go on. Wow. We're 3/4 of the way up the mountain. I can see a beautiful beach down there. We've now reached the ridge, and I'm not going to lie, that climb up was pretty relentless. A lot of steps, short, a bit of scrambling as well, so it was a little bit challenging with the lead, but there are sheep, so I couldn't take him off lead, but I think there's still a ways to go. Totally different to Snowdon. Snowdon, you have stretches of kind of vistas where you kind of stroll along, and then there's a bit of an up and then a vista. This has just been up so far. Reminds me more of Mamtor than Snowdon, to be honest, but yeah, ridge to go, nearly there ish. Very last push now. Very small. Perhaps you made it! It's the trig point. Well done, little man. He's oblivious. King of the world, Pablo. Spot for lunch. We've got the lake, we've got the beach, and we've got the peak. So we made it, as you saw. A lot of people were very impressed with such a little dog making it so high up, because it's a relentless walk actually. I picked this one because it's supposed to be shorter than Snowdon and also more beautiful. It's definitely shorter. I can't say it's more beautiful, but the reason it's shorter is because it's actually really intense. So it was a workout rather than a nice day out, which Snowdon's both really. Snowdon's hard work, but it's also a jolly day out. But yes, it's definitely time for lunch now, isn't it, Pablo? There's this strangely friendly sheep up here, trying to steal food off people. If you don't like blood, look away now. I've just decked it. Yikes. This is Pablo finishing the walk. And then there's me, who is absolutely cooked. Oh, we're back in the car. I am absolutely cooked. He's fine. I think he could go again. No problem. My plan was to go to Cae Ddel forest on the way back, because it is on the way back, but there is not one part of me that wants to walk one step further. So I think I'm going to find a beach that we can have a bit of a lay down, a little bit of a swim. I did fall over on the way down and totally shred one of my knees, so I really think some salt water will really help that. So it's going to be an afternoon of chilling now. Oh, just a note about the car park. I've come back and they are using the overflow car park, but it's nowhere near full. The trail started getting busy as I started to come on the way down. So I reckon most people kind of set off about 11ish, but it still really wasn't very busy at all. I'm not sure that is a walk that I would do again, unless I was training for something like the Inca Trail again, because it was savage. It was unrelenting, both on the way up and the way down, and there just wasn't quite as much to look at for me. So I'm not exactly going to be out here giving a negative review on TripAdvisor for a natural wonder, but still, it did not quite meet my expectations. Well, we found a beach, and what a beach it is. It is absolutely stunning. Oh wow, it is literally giving Mediterranean. I think Pablo's favourite thing to do at the beach is to sit wrapped in a towel like a sick Victorian child. He's gone to sleep. Got your chippy tea, little mate. So chippy tea is acquired, and we are back down at the beach for sunset. And you can tell by the glow on my face, it is actually looking like it's going to be a really nice sunset. What I didn't realise is that I was facing that way last night. The sunset's right the way around here. So that's maybe why I missed it last night. So I'm going to try and find a spot a little bit further over there. On another day trip. What do you think? For sale. I think this should be my car. Pablo! Paddling time! You know what this means, right, Pablo? Are you ready, Pads? You seem to have settled in between my legs quite happily. If that works for him, great. We're actually really quite far out from shore now as well, so he's doing really well. Really happy with him. So no, I would normally have my life jacket on, but chosen not to today because I'm going to get in a minute. But of course he's wearing his floaty coatie. I'm going to leave him on the board while I have a dip out here. It's delicious. Don't know what's that about. Sounds fun though. You nearly floated off. You're right there. Captain of the ship now. Here we are back at the tent after a wonderful day in Abersoch. I've never been before and I've heard mixed things about Abersoch, but I absolutely loved it. Very much up my street, quite surfy, outdoorsy. The beach was incredible, lots of water sports and just everybody really enjoying the beach and having fun, which was just so nice to see. But yeah, all good signs after an amazing beach day where the back of my car looks like a van. I'm using the front of my car as an airer. My hair is disgusting. I've just had to buy some conditioner and we'll give it a rinse tonight. But we're actually going to stay in tonight. Not that we've been out partying any night, but not going to go down to the beach for sunset or to get food or anything. I've just bought a steak from the spa, some broccoli, and I'm going to make that on the grill. So looking forward to just a chill night at the tent. Someone's ready for a chill evening. His eyes are shut now. Pablo's fighting to stay awake, so I think he agrees. Pablo, you've got to get up. We're checking out. We're all checked out of our bell tent and going to start heading back, maybe go for a little hike, but I absolutely could not miss an opportunity just to dunk in the sea one last time. It's just before 10 o'clock and I think it is almost exactly high tide, so just gonna have a nice 10-minute swim. Gonna be glorious. It is high tide, it's looking a little bit rough, so I don't think it's gonna be a super long dunk, but should be fun. Didn't actually look all that safe there with the waves smashing against the wall, so I'm just heading down to the actual beach for a little bit of a safer swim, hopefully. That was a lot of fun, but you may have seen I got annihilated a couple of times and it was actually very hard swimming in those waves, so I only lasted 5 or 10 minutes or so, but yeah, very much enjoyed that. Thank goodness there is a coffee van right here next to the sea. I've made my decision for our plans for the day. I did want to go and see some really cool rock formations, but the reviews say it's a strenuous 5-hour hike and I just don't have it in me to have to do another strenuous 5-hour hike. So we're going to go to a nice lake, Llyn Ogwen I think it's called, which I've never been to before, so hopefully that will be a nice but beautiful stroll round. Saying farewell to the sea for now. She's definitely putting a show on for us this morning. Gorgeous. The drive here was absolutely beautiful. It really reminded me of when I just passed my driving test and I would just drive out to the Welsh mountains just because I could, for the free freedom. Even on a weeknight, I'd just drive to a Welsh pub, because why not? But getting here, it seems like all of North Wales had the exact same idea. So parking was a pain in the ass. Parked about half an hour down the road, and when I say down, yes, down the hill. And Pablo decided she just didn't want to walk up the hill, so yep, carried him up the entire way. But now we're at the lake. He's found the use of his legs again. It's quite scrambly actually. I was thinking it'd be a gentle lake walk, but we're doing some climbing over stones. Some of them I'm lifting him over, but most of them he's doing himself, and he's doing so well. I think he was a mountain goat in a previous life, which is very cute. Do you think you can do this one? Show everyone how brave you are. Oh, nearly. Oh, well done. Good boy. It's happened. Pablo has officially run out of steam and is now in the backpack. Interesting, now we're going back to the car. You've got a second wind. Well, that was truly an unexpected delight, especially given that wasn't even on the plan to start off with. So a really enjoyable walk. It was beautiful, as you saw, and just the right amount of challenging. It was more mentally challenging than physically challenging, so really good for the end of this break. And ever since my mum got Pablo, we've been wondering what his breeding was, because I always call him a chihuahua, but he's not quite. He definitely got lots of chihuahua in him, but there's something else there. And we were thinking Jack Russell, but after this weekend, I can absolutely 100% categorically say he is a chihuahua crossed with a mountain goat. He's done so well. I'm so proud of him. Just some core memories have truly been made this weekend. I don't know if dogs can have core memories, but they've certainly been core memories for me. And everywhere we've just been has just been exceeded my expectations. I will share the link for the glamping. It's mainly camping actually, but there's a couple of glamping bits there. In English it would be Cae Ddel, but I think in Welsh it's Cae Ddel. But anyway, the link will be there, and I'll also share the locations of the places we have been. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed even a minutiae of how much I have enjoyed this, and how much Pablo's enjoyed it too. He's looking very tired now, so about to get on the road and get home. So I will soon be in my own house in about 2 hours, and I will be in the bath in 2 hours and a quarter, I'm sure. See you next time. Enjoy your jollies. Sleepy time.